The traditional Japanese garden, expression of an ancient aesthetic. One of its essential elements is moss. This much-loved plant has added beauty to Japanese gardens from time immemorial. Ohara in the mountains above Kyoto. In this area, a place of prayer and retirement for ascetic Buddhist monks for over 1,000 years, the Sanzen-in temple is famous for its moss. The temple's Amida Buddha statue, a national treasure, gazes out on a carpet of moss. It's a sight that draws visitors from all over the world. There's a reason why the moss is so beautiful here. The terrain, water, humidity and temperature in Ohara combine to form the ideal environment for moss to grow. Moss is an ancient primitive organism that thrives on just sunlight and water. Japan is blessed with about 1,800 species of the plant. Japanese gardens are meant to be organic spaces, a home for moss, insects, and many other living creatures. Moss is often said to embody the beauty created by the passage of time. An affirmation of the changes that occur over the years, an appreciation of the transience of life, a living expression of the ancient Japanese aesthetic sense of wabi-sabi. Valuing this beauty, Sanzen-in created an environment to nurture and protect their moss throughout the cycle of its life. Whatever human hands undertake is, of course, limited by nature itself. Look at the moss-covered trees, the stones covered in moss. You could see that moss as an eroding force, or just life trying its best to survive. It's like a model of evolution. Glass terrariums featuring moss are now a popular way to enjoy nature's beauty indoors. A terrarium creator living in Ohara, Murase Takaki, features local moss in his designs. This series, using LED lighting in place of sunlight, he calls Space Colony. First inspired by his grandfather's bonsai, Murase has been a keen gardener since childhood. To better support the growth of moss in his terrariums, he developed special soils and light sources. My life has been devoted to researching ways to sustainably cultivate moss. So far, the longest people have kept it alive is about 10 years. I believe we can extend that by learning how to better nurture and care for this life form. It's the same approach we need to take towards nature in general. The world of moss usually lies at our feet. By presenting it at eye level, Murase confronts us with the questions we must face in our modern world. Plants don't live in isolation. They must always coexist with the rest of nature. I want to give people a deeper insight into our relations with the natural world. In my works, I try to recreate a garden, a mountain, an island, even the whole earth itself. The beauty of moss, an ancient plant that can teach us how to live in harmony with nature.